the end it shows that TP is overall the better spell, but it doesn't show. But it's just like they're putting themselves at a pretty big disadvantage by starting these items.
Choose your own path.
Getting camped by Rengar. I honestly don't mind getting camped by Rengar until once he's level 6, then yeah. But if he's not, then I don't really care that much.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Learn from your mistakes.
That's a flash.
How should I proceed?
Not bad. I explained this matchup as well. When would you get partner? I'm not sure, man. Whenever Twitch decides. I'll explain this matchup in depth as well, I suppose.
What conflict awaits?
The thing is that once I actually do every single champion, once I do every single champion matchup, then I'm probably gonna stop because I don't want to do it again unless it's like an updated matchup. Like maybe the matchup becomes completely weird because of a buff or a nerf. Depends. Alright, so level 1, if this wasn't obvious before, you never want to fight the Trundle level 1, well you'll just get fucked. It doesn't matter what item he starts with, it doesn't matter what runes he has. He will beat you 1v1 at the beginning of the game because of his Q. It seals your AD, it gives him more damage, and it lowers your AD. Means you'll do less damage to him, and he's gonna do a shit ton of more damage to you. So all you gotta do, stay back. Just wait. Wait until you hit your level 2. If you can farm, and he's not punishing you for farming the first few levels, do it. Just do it as much as you can. Your second ability to get should be either your shield. Well, there's only 2 to get anyway, but like, your shield is to play super extremely passive, and your stun is if you're very experienced in this matchup. I'm gonna go stun, because I know I can probably do a trade and back off real fast, without taking much damage back. We'll see if he gets close to me in order for me to do that. You want to make sure not to get auto-attacked even once. If you get auto-attacked at all, that means that you fucked up and you got way too close. His Q went through my, I should have Q'd faster there. His Q went through my, my stun. That's a risk that you run when you're playing against Trundle. His Q works out somewhat as kind of the same as a Garen Q or a Renekton W. So if his actual Q goes through your stun, there's not much you can do about it except you should have done it earlier, and you should have done it in a less predictive manner. Back off like that. Now that we're both level 3, here's the biggest issue people have against Trundle. People always try to just like do a full trade with them and then thinking that they can just walk away. You can't just walk away. It's not gonna happen. You need to actually save at least 1 or 2 dashes to make sure that when he uses his pillar, you can actually just like press it, like one of your dashes real fast, and it will cancel his pillar from actually knocking you up or even doing anything. He just recalled. It's gonna take him a while to come back because he has exhaust. So, but I'm still pretty healthy. I don't really know exactly why he recalled. I think this is a pretty big mistake, but we will see what happens. So yeah, short trades, pop Thunderlords. Try to always do it to the point where he can't Q you through your stun. Now that's the most difficult part. Even I've played this matchup hundreds and hundreds of times, probably it's very difficult to actually go through his Q with like just stunning him without his Q hitting you. There we did it because he didn't even activate it until the very end. Him putting his pillar there and blocked me from that 1 CS, but it's not that bad. If he doesn't have pillar, and it's a pretty long cooldown early, you can actually do full trades with him and back off and without any issue, even if you don't have any dashes up. So him having his pillar up is pretty important for him in the matchup because he can actually cancel you and make you, you know, very vulnerable to ganks, or like just to him chasing you and killing you with auto attacks. I'm gonna save my TP. Again, this guy has exhaust, he doesn't have TP, so I need to apply my pressure to the rest of the map as much as I can. So I'm only gonna use my TP when my team needs me. If my team doesn't need me, then they're fine. I don't have to worry about jungle ganks from Rengar until he hits 6. And I think he might be hitting 6 in like a minute or so. Actually, no, probably 30 seconds. So until then, I don't have to worry. I think the wave is probably gonna push back into my side now, because this minion wave is getting there first before this one. So since I think that Rengar might be hitting 6 soon, I'm gonna let him push into my side of the lane. I'm gonna stay near experience range, just so he thinks that I recalled. I'm not sure if he saw me here. I'm pretty sure he didn't. But even if he saw me, he's still auto pushing. See, he's pushing as fast as possible. You want to be under your tower until you see the Rengar gank either mid lane or bot lane. If he ganks any of those 2 lanes and you see him, one of your teammates die to it, or they call it out, then you can keep harassing the guy in lane. I mean, you can keep harassing this guy in lane like this, short trades, but always disengaging and always watching for the exclamation mark of Rengar ultimate. I don't believe the Rengar and the Trundle can actually dive me, so I don't really have to worry about that. The Rengar's middle. Okay, so I can't TP there. The good thing about Rengar being middle, even though he killed my teammates, that now I have the ability to actually, I'm gonna push this in, come back to the lane, and I know his ultimate's probably gonna have like 20-second cooldown. Actually, in reality, it doesn't really help me out that much in this situation, because I'm going back anyway. Trundle is going back yet again. He's pushing the wave, going back, pushing the wave, going back. He really wants to make sure that I can't kill him. Let's pick this, and a pink ward. Since we're controlling the wave to actually stay on our side of the lane, you guys know, since we're controlling the lane to be on our side, we want to put our pink ward here, like around the river, to make sure. And since we want to make sure see if the Rengar ult sees from this point here, like this, we want to put the pink ward here, like at the top of the brush there. The reason we're putting it at the top is so we get the range of him walking like in this area, because if you put it down here, you won't see the Rengar walk past here if he actually just hugs the wall. So we're gonna put it right there. The wave is pushing towards our side, like we said. The bad thing about putting the pink there is that I'm probably gonna have to hold up the lane a little bit, like around this area, because I don't want him to clear the pink ward just for free. I guess I'm not gonna be able to do anything about it. Feels bad. So I guess the trade-off with doing this, I guess you gotta play either one. Either you put the pink ward and play really aggressive, or play really passive like I'm doing right now. Okay, this guy should be dead. Okay, perfect, he's done. He walked up a bit too close. Oh well. I'm still kind of sad about the pink. I guess I shouldn't have bought it if... okay, I'm here. In case this guy needs me. Perfect. Okay, Rengar wasted ulti. That means he can't do anything against my teammates for a little bit. My teammates can now play a bit more aggressive because of that. Notice how I still haven't even used my TP. Even if you don't get to use it, in the end it feels pretty bad if you don't use it. But... let's see. You need to save it for map pressure. Unless you're getting really behind in lane. Good job. I'm gonna push this in a little bit more. One more wave. And I'm gonna go back. I wanna get my CDR boots for my reduced summoner spell. Well, since I'm not really looking to fight this guy, he's pretty squishy. If my jungler ever comes up, we can kill him without me having any more damage. So I don't really need any more. We're gonna get refillable just to have those potions there. My bot lane is going even with their bot. Actually, my bot lane is going semi-hard. See, map pressure. That's why you use your TP. You never want to use it. You mostly never want to use it for your own advantage unless you're losing lanes super hard and they're applying a lot of pressure. Like let's say their support is coming from top lane and their jungler and they're just camping the shit out of you. That's when you use your TP for top side and if you really need to get back to catch a wave. Should be dead, right? Yeah, got him.
An enemy has been slain.
Choose your own
So roaming there, I got a kill for mid lane and I got a kill for top lane. Notice how I just applied, not so much applied all this pressure, but decided in my gameplay style just based on, oh wait, this guy's way too close to this one. Okay, so he's gonna lose these 3 minions right here. I wanna freeze the lane right now. Since I don't have TP anymore, and I can't help out my team any more than before, I'm just gonna save the leave the wave here and try to farm as safely as possible. Let me make sure this what do you call it? Trundle doesn't stay there for too long.
choose your
Let
own
me see.
path.
Stun him a little bit, back up, short trade. Save a Q always to just cancel that pillar. If he gets under tower, if he gets too close, you should just look to do a full trade with him even with your ultimate. Because he can't trade with the under tower. And if he uses his ulti to survive, the tower he's still gonna get hit by a few tower shots. Again, we're watching the Rengar. We don't know where the Rengar is right now. His ultimate should be back up. I'm not gonna show up anywhere here. Because if the Rengar just shows up, he can just keep he has a TMA, so he's automatically gonna be pushing towards my side. And the Rengar can still be like around there. So I still have to really be careful. They have the possibility of diving me. So just by his movement, I can tell that maybe they're not, yeah, okay, they're diving me, I think. There's no way he would be pushing that like that, so I'm just gonna back up.
Your turret has been destroyed.
After this, I might even look at the replay to see if the Rengar was there. I'm pretty sure the Rengar was there, or near.
My hands are stained.
I'm waiting for the Rengar. Okay. Let's go, I'm ready. Okay, I'm gonna back up.
No more.
Shut down.
I should back up now. I don't know where the Rengar is, and he might be looking to just kill me. That's what having like an invisible ultimate will do to you. Like when you're playing against a Rengar, Shaco, and all that, you just gotta play. Even though you don't see them, man, you gotta play super fucking safe.
A sword mirrors its owner.
Adrian getting died by imaginary people. I didn't read. If my team did say something about Rengar, I didn't read it. I didn't see it. I've been in a situation where I didn't have any information given to me by my teammates.
An enemy has been slain.
You still have to be pretty fucking careful, otherwise you're gonna end up getting shit on.
Choose your own path.
When it comes to the late game split push, once you have a black cleaver, you can actually kite the Trundle pretty easily. You just gotta make sure to use your abilities accordingly. The Rengar is bottom, so I don't have to worry about him. I can do short trades with this guy. He went Hydra right away, so he has a lot of sustain. Usually Trundles usually rush like a Vamp Scepter and then go tanky like Titanic. So rushing sustain against Riven is definitely the way to go. Because what Riven tries to do is that she tries to do short trades with the Trundle. If the Trundle keeps, sustaining through the short trades, then it's like Riven didn't do anything. So right now for me, I have no point in actually doing a short trade with him. If I ever do a trade with him, it has to be a full out trade, and I have to use all my abilities.
Enemy killing spree.
There we go. Evelyn should help me push this. If Evelyn can help me get this tower, it'd be fucking nice, because if the Rengar pops up, I can't really push it. She's gonna go save her blue though, so I guess that's fine. Or just get her blue, not save it. See if we can get this before the Trundle gets here. I think we should. Trundle doesn't have TP, so he can't TP to save it. However, I don't see the rest of his teammates, so this is pretty dangerous for me right now.
What conflict awaits?
Okay, we got it. That's good. So now, both top laners, we don't have a tower. I'm gonna run. Unless Evelyn can come and kill this guy. Evelyn's going around on him, so. Perfect. Yeah, Evelyn's playing this really, really well. But this is basically your job as a top laner. What I've been doing this game. Let's get to you, Matt. I still don't need to use my TP, as funny as that sounds. Like, I've only used it once and it was for bottom lane. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna split push bottom. And if my team does need me, then I'll TP to help them out.
Sword mirrors.
Even right now, the Trundle, just because he has exhaust, he has the possibility of killing me, but since I have 45% CDR, I can kite him throughout the entire thing. If you use your abilities accordingly, you should be fine. We'll see if you ever the problem with trying to 1v1 the Trundle is that you never, it's like how they're playing against Evelyn, you never know if you're actually going against Trundle and the Rengar, or you're going against the Trundle just by himself. Right now the Trundle is top lane, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm TPing right now. My Trundle, their Trundle can't TP, so this is really good for us. There we go. It's really good. So that's just map pressure. My team doesn't need me to keep pushing with them. My team needs me to just go back and defend the top side now. Here I wanna like be careful because Trundle might just try to 1v1 me here. Ah, fuck, I couldn't jump it. He can't catch me. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. Not sure at all. I did fuck up the little jump there. I'm kind of baiting him a little bit here. Not sure what he was trying to do there. I think it's pretty tilted right now. Granted, I couldn't jump the corner there, but I can just kite him. That's the problem with Trundle. You can just kite him constantly once you have enough CDR. Just push it in a little bit. Our fights right now are not being sustained fights, so lifesteal right now wouldn't be the best choice, I think. The best choice for me right now is to get raw damage. But at the same time, I might want to survive a Karthus ultimate and everything, so maybe raw damage and a little bit of magic resist, and this can actually save me later in the game from like a Karthus ultimate. So Hexdrinker's a pretty good choice right here.
Visions of the past.
Trundle split in top lane. We should probably just dive here since the Trundle isn't here. And the Trundle can't TP. At the same time, we don't have anything to dive with, so probably not. I'm gonna head back topside. My team is strong enough where they don't need me, but us getting catches on this Trundle constantly is actually not bad at all.
Lost.
Let's see if he tries to recall or if he just tries to run. We got a catch. Not bad. I don't have TP, so I can't get to them. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. If I can flank from behind, I can kill them all.
So long I've wandered.
As you can see, my Hexdrinker actually saved me there from the Karthus damage, so Hexdrinker was a great choice this game. Hexdrinker was extremely important in that team fight, just because the Karthus couldn't just outright just kill me. So that was a great item choice for this game. What made me go CDR boys over Yumi's this matchup? Because I'm not trying to snowball against the Trundle. Right? The Trundle, you can't actually, even with Yumi's, you can't actually kill him. You can't, if he plays it correctly, you cannot ever actually 1v1 him at the highest level. Well, you can only 1v1 him if you short trade him enough in the early game and put him low enough where you can actually kill him with your ultimate. We're just gonna back up now. My ultimate in 4, so no point in us fighting there. I'm gonna go back now. I'm gonna get a QSS now. That's for the Ash Arrow, for the Snare, and for the Blitzcrank Hook. Make sure she can't kill me. Let me get over there as fast as I can. Should I go there? Yeah, my team doesn't need me. What my team needs is just for me to go bottom and deal with this guy. I'll show you guys how to kite a Trundle here. You just keep extending your Qs. Keep kiting him like this. Wait for your basically your ability to keep coming back up. Keep kiting him back like that. Until he's low enough for you to just kill. You just want to keep, you know, constantly fucking kiting back. But to do that, you need 45% CDR. And Black Cleaver. It's very important that you get those 2 items when you're doing that. Let's put a word here, see if the blue's up. It is, so let's take that. I'm gonna clear the pink first. Right now I need to make sure I don't get hooked again, and if I do...
The time for talk is over.
Perfect, okay. I ulted there just for the extra AD. I'm gonna try to cancel... Rengar, okay, no, never mind, Rengar. Okay, so he didn't try. No! Oh, fuck! Alright, I didn't expect, my bad, that was entirely my bad. I didn't expect the Blitzcrank hook. I dodged it the first few times there, but that at the end there, I got too focused on watching the Rengar himself that I completely forgot about the Blitzcrank. So you can never forget about that guy, man. That shit's gonna hurt you, man. It's gonna hurt you quite hard. I'm actually gonna finish off my my Hydra instead of building more raw damage. Just gonna get lifesteal. I have my TP now, so I can actually chase them. Chase. I can TP. I can actually TP and kill whoever's here. But actually, maybe TPing top lane and taking the tower might be better. I'm just gonna push top lane. Hold on. Let me get my elixir. I think I'm strong enough to actually do a shit ton of stuff with it. I'm gonna push top lane, try to 1v2. I think even through exhaust right now, I can 1v2 the Rengar and the Trundle. I don't have flash, so me grouping and going for a team fight like that wouldn't be the best plan. Okay, they got that guy. Need to go catch that guy. Okay, that's game over. GG. Well played.